All right, what's up, Dragon Brood? This next deck we have is absolute insanity. This is one that I've been toying around with. We've had a couple of discussions about this in the Discord, which, by the way, link in the description if you want to join the Discord and work on different decks together. But this is one that should be a lot of fun, taking advantage of Hare Apparent, because we haven't played this on the channel in what feels like a year. Right, so we have Case of the Uneaten Feast to possibly gain a bunch of life and maybe play some things out of the graveyard. We do have some Airbender Ascension, and this is mostly so we can blink some of our stuff over and over and over if necessary. We do have some Get Lost, and you got to have some removal, right? And Airbender Ascension is not going to be enough by itself. We do have 14 Hare Apparents. This is how we're going to be able to make a bajillion tokens, which is important. Now, we are playing Rest in Peace. That doesn't necessarily play well with Case of the Uneaten Feast in some cases, so it's possible this probably... You know what? Let's go and change this to... While I'm thinking about it here, let's swap these to a couple of flankers. That'll probably work out better for us. So let's do that before we get rolling. All right, and then we're going to play Impact Trimmer. So every time a creature enters, we get to deal damage, which obviously, when you're making a bunch of tokens, is exactly what you want to be doing. We do have Halaya, Guided by Light, which can get us some extra life and extra cards and kind of keep the train rolling a little bit. Of course, we just added the Flankers, so this gives us a way to get rid of graveyards, but also can help us scry and find some things, so it does have other uses. War Leader's Call. This makes our tokens bigger while also dealing extra damage, and can allow us to attack, I guess, if we really need to. And then, of course, Elspeth Stormslayer. If nothing else works, we just give everything flying and come over the top and get a win that way. Land-wise, we are playing a few things like Abandoned Air Temple, so we can put +1/+1s and everything. We are playing Adagio, so that we could copy other enchantments, so we can deal extra damage. We do have some Lupin Flower Village, so we can also look for more Hare Apparents if we need to. So lots of interesting stuff going on here. We'll see if it works with the new meta or not, but it should be a lot of fun either way. Don't forget, though, if you want to support the channel while saving yourself some money, check out Tales of Adventure. It's toamagic.com. You can literally save 5% on everything you buy if you just use my code. It's DRAGN. All right, let's go see how crazy we can get with these Hare Apparents, or can we get some apparently easy wins? Okay. Yeah, we're keeping this. I was just thinking this deck probably needs some number of the 1 mana thing that just removes a permanent 2 or less. But I don't know where we squeeze that in at the moment, unfortunately. Let's... This is tapped because I don't have a basic yet. I think I want to do this. And just set up some stuff for next turn, potentially. I mean, we could try to get untapped land. If we don't get one, then, you know, whatever. Alright, Riddler's going to let them draw, so they get to untap the seal. I have a version of that deck, too, I haven't really played yet. Haven't gotten to test it much. Okay, we did the thing, so that's good. And this will get us another card. And hopefully, between the next 2 cards, it's another rabbit and an untapped land. We got one half of that. Can we get an untapped land as the other half of it? Because then we'd be able to play 2 rabbits, and that'd be great. Sure, you got it. But if you attack, I'm not blocking. We tried hard. we tried hard. Didn't really complete the brief there. Dang it. Alright, I guess we go ahead and do this. Mostly because if we can get an untapped land, we can still play Halaya into a Hare Apparent and get a lot of value that way. I mean, I know you want to draw cards and attack opponent, but if you can kill my Hare Apparents, that's probably the best play. Just saying. It's what I would do if I had the capabilities to. And maybe they're looking right now. Who knows? All right, their fear of missing out is at 4 for Delirium. You got another Tiger Seal. That's something. I mean, at this point, I'm likely just jumping off with a 1-1. Okay, they weren't even interested in attacking. So that plan didn't really come together at all. I think I'm still going to do this, though. Because if they didn't want to attack before, they're not going to want to attack now. I mean, I say that. You could get in for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, depending. This could be a pretty strong attack. All right, what you got? What you thinking about here? All right, we'll just block there, block there. Not ideal, but we do need to stop some of the damage since now there's flyers and other stuff incoming. So, you know, we have to be aware of that. No blocks. And if they just get us next turn, they get us. Does this do anything? Obviously, we're going to choose rabbit, but if we play this, we get a bunch of rabbits, then we can tap 2 in this to activate this and play this. All right, that seems like that works. We get a bunch of, not a bunch of life, but a moderate amount of life and get to do some damage here. All right. And we tap that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we get to put counters or this. Dang it. We don't get both. God, that sucks. Should have just done this first then. For some reason in my head, I thought we'd have had a little more mana, but that did not work out the way I anticipated. So let's go ahead and do this and get a card. And just hope we're not dead. Not really. Can't really do anything else with our mana here. No attacks. Adagio, you're so late. We did get back up to 14, though, which is kind of big here. And Halaya can possibly block. But yeah, if I'd have played Halaya first, I'd have gotten 3 more life off that. And could have made a difference, you know? That one's one we don't actually mind getting bounced terribly. But I guess from their side, there aren't really good things to bounce, generally speaking. Because you can bounce the tokens, but that's kind of whatever. And if you bounce these, we just get more guys. So, not great for them. And they're at 8 here. The seals can still get to attack here, kind of with no real issue. Yeah, I'll just double block these. What's that? 8, 9, 10, 11. What's the chance you have some type of giant growthy type or nah? They could have like a +3 thing randomly in the deck, so I'll block like this. They probably don't, but whatever. I also could, in a pinch, sack the case to replay stuff out of the graveyard if we felt we had to. Okay. Opponent's at 8. They're just dead here? Like, we tap, tap, play this. Oh, I got to get red from that. Yeah, hold on. I got to untap. All right, so we need to get red first. Play this, because we want these in this order. And then we can get... We could play this, 3 rabbit. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, all right, we're fine. Let's just do it like this. And then get more life. And then we attack through, and that'd be more than enough. Oh, we don't even get to attack, do we? Nope, they're just dead. All right. Well, this isn't really the hand we want. Let's mulligan this. Okay, this does some stuff. You know, let's do this. Funny thing is, I don't know that we can outrace these decks that, you know, want to play like Badger Mole here or whatever. All right, so first things first. Can the opponent remove this? Which I would assume they could shelter, attack, do some things here. But if not, I guess I mean, I don't know, maybe we're going to get hit with overruns. Maybe we're going to, I mean, if they had Ouroboros, they probably would have just played it there, right? So I don't think that's what's going on here. I think we just do this and see if we can survive another turn. I mean, if they Ouroboros or something here, we're just going to die anyway. So just like, whatever. Let it do its thing. All right, cool. GG's. They had it. Okay, sure. This is tough, because this is going to be one of those games where I think we're just running rabbits out there. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'm not. I was about to say we're just running rabbits out there, but maybe we pass, use a get lost on this Bastronaut, depending on what they do here. Okay. Well, I was hoping maybe they try to, like, shelter to get rid of our case or something and then attack, but no such luck. Any chance we could find a Halaya here that maybe draws into a land? That would be pretty strong. Okay. Case you do something, I guess. I mean, if they waste a turn to remove the creature, and we find an untapped land, then we make a little pile of bodies, gain some life. I mean, there's something to that. Okay, they don't have a land. Or maybe they do, and they're just checking to see what's on top first. Okay. Yeah, they had something already. Sure, you got it. No blocks. No! Why? Why? Come on, man. Well, they're going to kill our Hare Apparent, so we're not going to get extra bodies. Oh, you let it survive? Then what are you holding? I don't understand. I mean, we could block, but I'm not going to. Blocking's just a bad idea here. So, I mean, if they have a split up or something, so be it. They were going to be able to get rid of our guys either way. What is the red deck play where you leave your mana up? You didn't play the Emberheart Challenger. You didn't kill one of our creatures. You didn't pump your creature. Like, what was that even about? This is so strange. Like, I truly don't know what's happening. And not even a, like, I'm being cute or whatever. Like, I'm concerned about what's about to go down, potentially. Alright, so we're getting a bunch of life back here. And then we will station with Halaya, because that's just whatever. And probably with one of these. And a couple of the tokens. Because here's the other thing, too. We can block and then just replay these Hare Apparents out of our graveyard. Yeah, our opponent's realizing that too. Yeah, if nothing else went right there, then we would have just double blocked, forced them to spend mana however they're going to spend it, and then we could sack one of these, replay stuff out of the yard, which gets us, I don't know, a pile more life. The only way they could have stopped us from gaining more life would have been had they used the Get Lost on one of these, and after we double block, so then like we're forced to a decision on if we want to blow up the other one or not. We would still have Halaya, but you know. But I guess that was enough for the opponent. They just said they give. They don't want to play, their red aggro deck against a life gain deck, and we'll accept that. Yeah, we'll roll with this. Oh boy. Well, the interesting thing is we can still try to kill the opponent with our ping effects, maybe. We can also flash this in at the end of the turn down the road if we need to. Please use like a Get Lost on that so you can't use it on a War Leader's call. They're not going to bite. They have one too. I know it. That's so tough. Come on, do it. Do it. Oh, it's a Parting Gust. All right. Man, now I wish I would have played the War Leader's Call. If you were going to Parting Gust. I thought it was going to be Get Lost or something. Wow, what are you playing to where you need a Parting Gust? That feels a little crazy. I guess we just attack? I don't know. What the hell does the opponent wire? What's happening? All right, in the turn, I guess. I don't know. This is just probably mono white. No. That's not what this is at all. All right, get rid of that. I mean, it's still a card, but it's not a card and attacking, so that's fine. Yeah, they're also gaining a bunch of... I don't know how we're going to even come close to winning this one, but we're going to do our best. Yeah, this whole thing's just crazy. All right, I guess we're attacking. In the turn. I would like to get another untapped land so we could have 2 of these going out, so then we're dealing 2 to them gaining 1. And there's some value to that. Parting Gust gets rid of... Oh, you're going to blink your guy. That's pretty slick. Unfortunately, this doesn't do anything to that. All right. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, you can also put a counter on it, so now it's a reasonable blocker. Oh, I thought they didn't do anything? Oh, dang it. All right. Well, I missed my opportunity there. No need to even bother. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm so confused by the state of this game. And we've missed 2 land drops, so that's not helping. All right, now they're attacking. I'm assuming they have something else. So there's a whole thing, just blink their stuff for value constantly? Is that the game they're playing here? Oh, Sage of the Skies. Yeah, sure. All right, they found a land. What are we looking to do here? I guess at some point we just got to start going for it, right? Just say if you have things, you have things, I guess. Sure. I played the last 2 turns so badly. Just because I just discombobulated myself by clicking too fast. Though, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it's going to matter in this game. Yeah, alright. Let's just move along. We missed too many land drops to even compete. Man, it's tough when you lose the ones where you know you have a bunch of outs and you just don't draw any for 4 turns. Those hurt. But it does let you know that you can still win the games. That's why I always tell people, when you're watching videos from creators, I always say, and this is probably like the 3rd time I've said that this month, is pay attention to how a deck is winning or losing, not if a deck is winning or losing. And while it seems like a very small thing, it makes so much of a difference. Giada. We're just going to kill a Giada. I could bounce Giada, but I think we just want to get rid of Giada outright. Okay, fine. Another Giada. Sure. Oh my gosh, are you serious? We're both stuck on 2 land. Oh no. Oh, they had another one? Jeez. Okay, well, I guess it's fair. I drew 3 get loss. Pass the turn. Abilities, activated abilities. That's what I thought. There's some other text there that's important. And I think things being what they are, I'm going to go and start trying to get this set up. Even though I only get 2 life here, I think it's fine. We're hoping to finally hit untapped lands here. Nope, they're like, no, enough of your shenanigans. All right. If we're not going to draw the other lands, that's the next best thing here. Momo makes this guy cheaper. Though this does turn off Elspeth, if that were to come up and be a thing. Alright, and let's fire another one of these off. Okay. I'm assuming there's more angels, because we saw 3 Giadas, so you're going in on the angel plan. I mean, I guess you could just play Giada as an efficient 2/2 flyer, but that'd be weird if you didn't. Alright, there you go. This doesn't do anything, but... Oh, well, right, there's that. Sure, let's do it. What does the guy have? Ward 2? Alright. This doesn't do anything, though, only when it turns face up, right? When this creature turns face up, blah, blah, blah. When this creature leaves the battlefield, return the exile. Yeah. Alright. I'm into it. Let's go. Wow, opponent said F blocking. That's concerning. Can't activate the maps because you're playing the Conqueror. Yeah, you know, I think we just let it ride and see what they do here. Maybe their plans just blow up the battlefield. I don't know. They are at 6, though. Enters exile target player's graveyard. Yeah, that seems reasonably safe here, I guess. Yeah, you got it. I don't get a graveyard. And you're attacking here? What? I mean, we take it, obviously, but... What's even... I mean, you block, take the rest? 1, 2, 3. How are you... We're just going to fire this off. Like, they have to be dead here, right? I mean, they could save that. Yeah, but that doesn't do anything. That's what I was like, I'll just fire it off now so they have to use it. But then they're just dead, right? Am I missing something? Why attack there? I mean, I assume this is how it has to go, right? Oh, no, because they gain life off of it. Yes, you're at 10, actually. So never mind. This actually does make sense. I mean, you block 3. Yeah, save the most. That's the way you block. They go to 4. They take some damage. Put a counter on one of these guys, actually. It's probably going to be a land. Oh, no, it's a Hare Apparent. Fantastic. Love that for us. Yeah, this is an interesting deck. It's like just all flyers. I don't know why I thought the opponent was lower last turn, but because this guy has lifelink. But yeah, this is still just as fine, I guess. Deal another couple of points. Then we'll attack with everything. Try to make one of these bigger just because. Alright, I failed. But we're going to attack anyway. Awesome. We'll take it. You know, I have to admit, I've looked at this card a couple of times when I've been deck building with various Angel stuff. Usually I can make the decks fast enough that this isn't a huge deal, but if you are running into a lot of graveyard stuff, this is a fine card to play. I mean, it doesn't feel great being a 4-mana 3/4, but I mean, getting rid of somebody's graveyard outright is still pretty important in several matchups, so I wouldn't overlook that card. It has a little bit of value. Okay, let's keep it and try. Here comes a duress. Yep. Question is, what do you take? In a weird way, Airbender Ascension might be the scariest thing for them. Well, I say that. They don't have a way to get rid of enchantments, and these are going to be the ones dealing the damage, too. Yeah, I don't blame the opponent for taking a moment here, especially if they're mono black. We don't know they are yet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that kind of makes sense to me. I could see that. Just saying, hey, those are going to suck. Let me just get rid of those. If the creatures are small, maybe they can deal with them. You know what? I'm going to say, take your time replaying that guy. Don't want to give you all the value just yet. But also, if you're planning on playing Dark Confidant, yeah, Word Leader's Call plus Impact Trimmers, that's going to end up being a problem real fast. The rest, there goes the Impact Trimmers. Yep. Darn it, had an opportunity, couldn't take advantage of it. Let's pass the turn here. They do get a little value, but mostly because if there's a room here, I would like to kill that and let them just keep the Dark Confidant. That was an Elegy Acolyte. I probably am going to get rid of that as well. That makes a lot of sense to me. Alright. They're playing some pretty high-cost stuff, too. Alright. We get that going. We get this going. And I will go ahead and station with this. Station with this. So you end up having to choose if you want to get rid of a Hare Apparent or just a token if you want to try to attack with your Dark Confidant. We also need to draw some other creatures at some point. Or this is going to do a whole lot of nothing. Oh, well that's intriguing. I don't hate it. Huh. Man, even an Elspeth would be kind of exciting right now. Get the 2 tokens. It would trigger our Ascension. Oh, man. So many things. So many things, but we got to get there. Wait, what are we doing? Oh, we're going to kill one of the Hare Apparents finally. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure. You got it. Okay. Man, how have they just drawn lands and not taking any damage off their Confidant? Like, that's the worst. Like, so sad. And now, of course, they're going to hit spells so they can just grow this guy. I knew it. Ugh. Between that and the stupid horse, the Bronco, our opponents get so lucky against us. It feels so bad when it happens every time. And a Cecil. Man, they are doing a lot to drain their life total, too. Man, do it. Yeah, we'll use this. Yeah, we take 4. Their duresses were pretty significant here, too, though, to their credit. So we're not in great shape here. The only good news is if they leave that on top, we know they're going to take 2 now. Yay, us. Okay, you know what? I don't hate it. Don't love it, but I don't hate it. And since we know we're not blocking here. Okay, Saboteur. And then replay the Confidant. And somehow we're not dead yet. I mean, let's find us another Hare Apparent deck. Come on. There's what, 12 more? That ain't one of them, though. Yeah, so what's our plan here? Let's station with this. Let's copy one of these. And we'll return Cecil? No, let's return a Dark Confidant. Only logic is while we're slightly ahead at the moment, we can maybe take advantage of things. At least card-wise. I mean, if they draw another removal for the Hare Apparent here, we're just wrecked anyway. All right. I'm going to not block one more time. And hope this is good enough. Because we're going to take a lot here. We're taking 8 going to 4. We need to draw something off the top or we're cooked anyway. So can't even worry about that. Oh, Halaya. I mean, you... Actually, Halaya does work here. Because then we trigger the Ascensions. Go to the instep. We get to blink this. Actually, we need to blink them in order. So let's do this first. Oh, we won't get enough to gain the life, though. We're going to be still short. Or to draw a card, I mean. But that's still something. I mean, we're going to have to chump block and whatever. We need them to not get a removal there. Like, there's a bunch of things that have to go right here for us to not die. Well, this is something. I mean, I guess we do the only thing we can do, right? Go to 2. I mean, it's not a great experience. Yeah, now I don't know if I don't think we even have a good thing we could draw here. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Because even if we... Well, let's see. If we attack, they go to 7. We could blink our own guy, go to 3. I mean, I guess we're not dead. Create a token that's a copy of target intention you control. Yeah, sure. So let's keep this one. Let's bounce this. We have to discard a card. We get to attack. Blink our own thing. Go to 3. I mean, it's... If they have a removal spell and play that guy, we're just dead. So it's like, we can't do anything about it anyway. Acolyte. And... Okay, we're not... dead. we're not really alive, but, you know, we're not dead. Yeah, all right. They've got us, right? Oh, and our other card was the other Halaya. Dang it. That's rough. Yeah, dang it. Ah, well. Yeah, at the end of the day, lots of fun, but I'm going to tell y'all don't do it, right? Mostly because, as you saw, it is just weak to a couple of cards outright. And while we do have some answers for a few things like the flankers against the graveyard decks and things like that, like, you just need a lot to go right? You need your opponent not to exile your Trimmers or your War Leader's Call, right? You need to not have your first 2 rabbits get dealt with. Hopefully hit a case so you can gain the life. Like, it's fun and it does some really cool things, but if you were going to play it in the play queue. If you're taking it onto the ladder, like, you might win 3-4 in a row, but you could just as well go 1-5 in your next 6 games, right? Just because the nature of the deck. So yeah, not one I'd recommend. It's fun, a lot of fun actually. So if you're just wanting a different way to play Hare Apparent, this is your deck. But otherwise, we have other Boros decks, you know, tokens decks, whatever, that I think would function way better on the channel. So if you just go looking, we have a bunch of other options for you. But if you do want to try this, link will be over on Moxfield. Like always, you can check it out. Otherwise, that's all I have you for now. We'll see you next time.